They always told us glitches were harmless. Frame drops, rubber banding, frozen NPCs, nothing dangerous. They always told us glitches were harmless. Frame drops, rubber banding, frozen NPCs, nothing dangerous. Just bad connection, just lag. Until it wasn't. It started quietly. Players leaving servers, yet somehow still being seen inside them. At first, we assumed it was replaying data, ghost packets, lag artifacts. But then the ghosts began moving in ways no code should, not looping, not teleporting, learning. You can tell when one of them appears. They move like they aren't supposed to exist, as if the world is loading them one uncomfortable frame at a time. They walk forward, but the world hesitates around them. Shadows lag, light glitches, audio warps, and then the air feels wrong, like the game engine is breathing. When someone logs out, the server should release them, clear memory, unload assets. But sometimes the world doesn't let go. Sometimes the player leaves, but the world keeps them. We counted 14 cases in the first night alone, players appearing online while asleep in real life. We tracked one. Call sign, subject 47. He disconnected at 2:14 a.m. We saw him physically leave his desk, lights off, computer asleep, normal. Yet inside the server, his avatar kept walking. Slowly, with limbs dragging like animation bones were misaligned. No input, no user, no heartbeat signal. But he walked anyway. And when we typed his username, the chat responded, "I never logged out." Except he did. We have the footage. We have the timestamp. We watched him go to bed. So, what answered us? We learned the biggest rule that night. Never log out near a reflective surface. Reflections are not visual, they are memory. And sometimes memory holds on too tightly. Subject 47 logged out in front of a mirror. We didn't think anything of it until his reflection blinked without him. Frame skipped. Head turned. Wrong. Too slow. Too aware. It wasn't copying him. It was noticing us. When he powered down, his reflection stayed, waiting. And in the server, his avatar spawned twice. One walked normally. The other stood perfectly still, watching. When we got close, its head turned with that same delayed twist. Not robotic, not mechanical, curious. By night 2, the environment reacted. We followed a returning entity into an elevator. We expected the lobby. Instead, doors opened to a forest, a map that doesn't exist in any build. Wind moved through trees that had no source files, and in the distance we heard something walking through leaves. But only every second step made sound, like the world couldn't decide if it wanted to render it yet. The elevator closed. When we returned to the server lobby, time was wrong. Chat history repeated itself. Doors didn't lead where they did before. We traced server logs. Error. User instance duplicated. Error. Unknown presence retained. Warning. Player did not disconnect cleanly. Warning. Memory echo detected. Memory echo. That was the first official label. The government prefers non-terminal persistence anomalies, but we use the field term returners. They come back quieter, slower, too smooth, too perfect, human, in shape only. They do not blink unless you look away, and when you look back, they've moved closer. There are rules now, not official, not public, but crucial. Do not log out in front of mirrors. If your shadow lags, run. Reflections that move first are not reflections. Never stay still during light flickers. If someone logs out but stays in-game, leave immediately. If someone comes back wrong, do not greet them. And the most important rule, do not assume you only have one version. Because once the server renders you twice, something has to decide which one is real. And it doesn't always choose correctly. So, if you ever hear footsteps when the server says you're alone, if you ever catch your shadow moving differently, if your reflection blinks after you turn away, don't panic, don't scream, do not freeze. Because once you stop moving, they know you're not one of them. And they don't want you here anymore. My name is not important. If you are hearing this, I'm not logged out either. Keep your screen on tonight. If it goes black, it's not the power, it's them. Keep your screen on tonight. If it goes black, it's not the power, it's them.